In the beginning, before the position taskbook system, little consistency existed nationally. And so, in 1994, the National Wildfire Coordinating Group proclaimed, "Let there be taskbooks," and the position taskbook system was born. The position taskbook itself is made up of a series of competencies which are made up of tasks that are specific actions a trainee must take. Within each task are bullet point items. They are provided as examples of actions related to the task, not as a checklist to be followed. The evaluation record documents when and where tasks were completed and the evaluator's recommendations.
The intent of the taskbook system is really the cornerstone of our performance-based system. It's kind of where an individual puts together the entire package of the skill sets that they need to do to perform the job as a qualified person on their own. It's also kind of a playbook for the trainer or evaluator on how to mentor and train the individual. A trainee should expect from their trainer a couple of things. One is obviously know the job, be well-versed and competent within the position itself. Be able to manage not only the incident itself, but also have the ability to also be a good trainer and good mentor. The other expectations is sitting down with the trainee. Is this their first assignment as a trainee? And maybe a shadowing type operation should occur at that moment, or are they at the tail end of their operation where it's maybe more relevant to allow them to be a full operator, allow them to fail a little bit, and allow to see how the consequences of their actions. What if that crew breaks a leg while doing a saw operation? How are you getting them out of here? What are the protocols? Are you in charge of that, or is someone else going to be in charge of that? Who are you going to communicate that to? You know, even logistically, what if the helicopter shuts down because of smoke and 3 days later you're out of food within your spike camp? How are you going to mitigate that, and what are you going to do? These are those questions that I think a good evaluator is going to constantly give you. I think it's really important to do honest and meaningful evaluations. Everybody has something to learn and improve upon. If you don't give an honest evaluation and send the person down the road with, hey, you did a good job, you just need one more assignment, and that's not necessarily true, or they have a huge gap of maybe their ability to communicate, their ability to put it all together, whatever aspect. If you're not honest with them up front there, you're just sending them down the road to someone else. One example I've had is an individual who wanted to be a division supervisor, very passionate, wanted to become that qualification, always wanted to be that position, but seemed to lack the ability to put all the pieces of the pie together. At the end of the assignment, or even during the assignment, sat down, started explaining some of the holes that I felt that they were missing so that we could work on it for the remainder of the training assignment. But at the end of the day, I wrote down some specific things that he needed to work on. That gives them something to take back to their supervisor saying, I need to work on this, and they can sign up for classes or get some of that training additionally when they get back to their home unit. I think it's really important to understand what it means when you, as an evaluator, signs off a recommendation for certification. You believe that this individual has the ability to put the complete package together, combine all the tasks into a holistic approach, and be able to perform the job on their own. In other words, be able to fly solo. Are they going to be your rock star performer you're going to put out on the most complex incident, or have them do the most important aspect within your district, say, you know, a newly signed off Type 3 IC, run in your urban interface fires? No. But are they going to be able to provide a good background and be able to provide some good command and control, and knowing that there's still some learning curve that happens with experience? That's what you're signing them off for. It's ultimately going to be the home supervisor and the home certifying official to take not only that task book, but the skill set that individual has, and make that final ink to paper saying, yes, this individual is qualified, to operate within this position.